So bringing this item forward to provide some clarity on this city's policy regarding the Communities Facilities District number 18. We passed it last year in response to a couple of developments that came to this council, and it worked, and it is working for those developments. But no one really ever asked the question, what all does this really apply to? And from what we could tell, and going back and researching and looking at different language, that gap existed. And so again, the administration sort of defaulted to their interpretation. Today, with this resolution, I would like the council to take a firm position and make a conscious policy decision on only applying CFD-18s to everything since the expiration of the last tax sharing agreement.
I'm looking at the CFD-18 financial analysis, and it looks like if we were to approve this today, the annual cost that we're going to have to fill this gap is going to be $1.8 million. So where exactly are we going to get these funds to cover this?
Unless we can find some sort of grant that would allow us to, provide for this cost, it would be the general fund.
I think it's a rush decision that I don't think we're fully comprehending and taking just full responsibility for. I think there's going to be a lot of unintended consequences, and so if the council's set on voting for this today, then this is something that I cannot support.
I want to be clear to the public, they were not voting in any way to cut any existing city revenues. This is revenue that's never materialized for us, has not materialized for us at this point, and so I would reject the premise that we're putting the city in dire financial straits by voting on this matter, because it's revenue that, quite frankly, has never materialized for us at this point, and possibly should have never, it should have been our decision from in the very beginning.
To apply a CFD-18 now to new annexations, it's like moving the goalpost in the middle of a football game. What would we say as a government if a business offered a service or a product, and then years later went back and said, well, you know what? Actually, we're going to charge you more for that, so give us more money. We'd be outraged. We'd say it was wrong. Consumer advocate groups would say it was wrong, and we wouldn't allow that. So we can't do the same thing. With this clarity, we are setting the goalpost, keeping it where it belongs, and we're being fair and moving forward in full knowledge of where we're headed.
At the heart of this conversation is our MOU agreement with the county. I think everybody knows that, right? And we're not right now in the spirit of throwing Molotov cocktails at each other, because I don't think that's going to fix anything. But just for the benefit of the public, our position is the 50-50 is what the city is advocating for, correct? Is that what our official position is that we presented to the county?
Mayor, you want to?
Because I think the public needs to know what numbers we're dealing with.
I don't know that we've come up with a specific number, but I do know what conversations that have occurred. There has not been a willingness to even move 1%. And then there was one conversation that I had with a particular board of supervisor that may have allowed it to move for 2%. I don't think moving 2 points is going to give us what we need as a city in order to support future public safety out on our fringe. And so the conversations are going to have to get much more real in terms of a higher percentage. Does it need to be 50-50? Ultimately, that's going to be a council and administration decision. Personally, I don't think so. But we do need to get far more than 3 or 4 percentage points.
Just wanted to make a motion to approve before the next speakers.
I got a motion from Esparza. Got a second from Carbasi. City Clerk, it sounds like there's a split here. I'm going to ask for you to do a roll call vote on this one, please.
Certainly. This is a motion to approve the special CFD-18 item on special meeting item. A motion by Councilmember Esparza, second by Councilmember Carbasi. Councilmember Carbasi.
Aye.
Councilmember Arias.
Nay.
Councilmember Chavez.
Yes.
Councilmember Bredefeld.
No.
Councilmember Esparza.
Aye.
Vice President Perea.
No.
Council President Maxwell.
Aye.
Passes 4-3.
Thank you very much.